Ladies and gentlemen, you are now listening to Rick Rewind That Radio. Rewind That Radio.
Yo, it's the Monday night Tuesday night edition. I hope it's Tuesday.
Sometimes Tuesday.
Wednesday?
It is Tuesday, yes. Did you get that calendar fixed, as Matt was saying?
No. What up, everybody? It's Rewind That Radio's Monday Night Chop Up Tuesday Night Edition. We got the whole crew in the house. We got new bubble names. We got Macho Man shirts. You know, we're just rolling it. We got a lot to talk about tonight. What a crazy weekend, right?
It was something.
Bueller. Matt, what was crazy about your weekend? It could be anything. Make it funny.
Crazy about my weekend? I got promoted again at work.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy. Yeah.
Beating all your meat, huh?
That's what you get for throwing me on the spot.
Matt the Butcher, beating his meat. Okay, enough of the soundboard.
I like it.
Johnny, what's up, bro?
What's up, guy?
Say hi to the people out on the internet. There's
Hey now, people. What up?
Big T, how you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, man.
Yeah?
My weekend was pretty good.
Tell me
Got
more.
some meetings about to start up. Shooting some more music videos.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Anybody we know?
No, some local talents.
Not yet.
That's good, though.
There's some local talents. I was recruiting this weekend for some girls. That's what I was doing.
Oh, that sounds like a terribly difficult job.
No, I got about 4 of them already. I'm just I'm trying to get like 6 of them all together for the music video. So
What's easy? Don't you just go to like a strip club and be like, hey, you guys busy on Tuesday night? I know you're not.
No, basically we look for like certain girls around the area. So we go to Facebook.
Oh.
And then we type them up, type up people, and then we just look through them. And then some of the guys be like, yo, this one right here, this one right here, this one right here. And I was like, all right, let's check it out. So I always send
I was gonna say, now, how exactly do you go about that? Do you send a message or
like say, all right, so I have 2 models already. So I'll ask them first, like, do you have any friends that you want to bring along? And then they'll send me pictures of them. And then if I don't like them and they're not beautiful enough, and I'll be like, no, we can't take them. So somebody else. So then
I like it right to the point.
Yeah.
Not exactly
so I look on
in mind.
So usually I'll look on my 2 models Instagram page, and they always hang around certain beautiful girls. So I'll go on their pages and then look on the other girls' pages and see who they have, so I can type them up. And I'll say ask such and such about me, and we can go from there.
You're for full blown internet stalking, basically.
Yeah, might as well say that.
I mean, you just laid out the groundwork to like.
But it's like you got to.
Ooh, baby.
This also could have been a Netflix documentary on somebody.
Yeah. This is one of those serial killer ones. You just took the plot, it sounds like. So I cross-referenced her Instagram with her Facebook, and then took the last 4 digits of her phone number, and I put.
Nobody's seen her for 3 days, but it's all right.
But she got that $100 bill to shake that ass.
But look, I when I usually pay them, I try to. All right, so some music videos I don't charge that much because I know some people are out of work, and I have to take that in consideration. But also got to take consideration of who I got to pay, and that's the hard part. So I went from trying to do like $1,200 music videos to like $700, $600, $800, something like that, and that shit sucked because I don't get paid that much. I got to make sure I pay everybody else.
Right.
And that's the fucking suck part about it.
Well, damn.
Yeah,
see that he's a man of the people, though. Thinking about other people not, being employed and stuff. Taking the hit himself. You gotta love Big T.
Yeah, man. Then so that means I got to go to goddamn Amazon to work extra hard and fucking fold boxes and shit. So
You're making your life harder just to help out other people.
But no, man, shoot, this helps. It'll come back to me pretty soon. You just got to help people out, man.
It's good karma.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Speaking of helping people out, who do you think helped Tiger Woods crash his car? I think it was the girl he's dating.
That is a hot subject that just came out, and I can't wait to hear your boys' opinions.
Well, our reporter in the field, Matt O.C. over here, has the full scoop.
Well, just before we started recording, the police went on and gave their news conference about what happened or what they believe happened right now. From the sounds of what I heard, he's driving down the road, hits the center median, goes over the center median, crosses the other lanes of traffic, hits a tree, and rolls. So my question would be, why aren't there any any skid marks? They went out and made that direct quote in the press conference. Is this a Macho Man kind of situation where he has a heart attack driving? Is there foul play involved? He's got a DUI on his record. Is that playing into it somehow? There's more questions than answers right now. Back to you in the studio.
You made the funny. All right, who's going first? Johnny, you had some thoughts about this.
Yeah, well, actually, it was weird because earlier today I was on just on Facebook, bullshitting around like usual, and I saw, before you heard about this happening, I saw Tiger Woods was actually with Dwayne Wade playing golf. That's why I thought he was in Florida, but I guess they were in LA. So now this happened
Spade too. I thought I saw a picture with him with David Spade as well.
Yes.
Oh, there you go then. Yeah, so it must have been a celebrity golf tournament thing. So that the accident happened at 7:15 a.m. It says, obviously LA time. So that means, in my opinion, I don't know. I know you guys are coming hot with somebody fucked with his car and stuff like this. As Matt just said, he has a DUI on his record. We all know the stuff that happened with, his ex with the golf clubs, and he was just, you've seen that fucking picture. I think he may have been, Tiger may have been on some pain pills. Maybe he didn't eat. Maybe he was coming down off of whatever, going home. We don't know where he was. And either he passed out or he was just too pilled out. And unfortunately, this happened. That's my thoughts on it. I'm not exactly sure anybody would cut Tiger Woods brake lines, but hey,
I think that was more like a 80s thing. I don't think you could really do it anymore.
Yeah, I'm not exactly familiar with it, but it sounds like a little too intense to even get close to Tiger Woods' car to do it. Like maybe we can just think Tiger, either didn't eat this morning, took too many pills, or we were still boozed up, and unfortunately this happened. Because again, where I came with it too is I go into the lines of, he's a professional athlete. He's a golfer. He's the greatest golfer ever, right? His talent is amazing. What I like to watch of this guy is him golf, just like any other sports player doing their thing. If he got in an accident, I feel bad right now that he's in this accident, that he's feels like this. However, I'm not here to judge him no matter what he did. It's like he has his own personal life. So, him getting that accident or whatever the heck happened, it's like it sucks to see people that are already judging, like me, I'm saying right there, this probably happened. It's like, well, I don't know. But to me, he's not any less of a golfer, and that's what I respect him for. Like, everybody's personal life is their own personal life. So, unfortunately, I do think that's what happened, but that's just my opinion. See, Jeff O'Connell knows. I see him in the chat there. He had surgery. He's on pain meds.
Now, was that like released? He had surgery, like,
I don't know.
Released from the hospital at 7 a.m. on pain.
But he was just at a
golf
golf tournament.
He was released. Yeah. It was his own golf tournament this past weekend.
Right. He was with Dwayne Wade.
He was there. It was like a month ago that he actually.
There you go, right there. Yeah. Okay. So he might have just been coming off him, or he's unfortunately, due to the nature of his personality,
he clearly had a problem, because that's what he got busted for driving. If anybody's seen that video of him getting pulled over, as soon as you put something like that back in the hands of someone that's got a problem,
right? It's easy to go back to it. Yeah.
Big T, what are your thoughts, bro?
Well, if Tiger Woods would have done everything the fair way, instead of putting his 9-iron on 1 under par, he would have been okay, bro.
Are you
looking like, what the fuck did he just say, bro? 1 under par is a hole in one. If he would have kept his dick in his pants,
2 under par is a whole.
2 under par.
See what he did? See what he's going for, Nick?
But yep. So
If he didn't just spread it around.
look, I don't care what y'all say, man. I think it's foul play.
All right.
No breaks, bro. You said no breaks, right?
Yeah,
I said
no skid.
No breaks.
They said no breaks
skid,
with push.
No
right?
skid marks or nothing, bro.
He could have passed out.
Yeah,
Bro.
Yeah.
No.
It's also 7:30 in the morning. The guy is notorious for waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to start training. Could have just fallen asleep.
Yeah.
I swear, I don't think it's no. I think it's foul play. I think she's still out to get him.
Well, she got everything she needed.
No, but she still can get him too.
$300 million.
Come on now, you think he ain't got no life insurance? She need more money. I still say it's foul play.
Well, like even right there. So to go at that point, like, so are you like you're saying that like basically, I mean, she was embarrassed in front of the world. Let's be honest. Once it found out about all of his shit, which again is his personal fucking life, and I don't fucking care about that. You won't come on me.
Too. He was embarrassed too.
Oh, of course he was. Right.
Because the hoes couldn't keep them. Excuse me. Some girls couldn't keep them.
Embarrassed. They took a 5-iron to the dome.
They couldn't keep their mouth shut, yo.
Right. Isn't that why they get paid?
Dude, my boss has embarrassed me before, and I didn't make $250 million. I made fucking minimum wage. Like, come on, give me that shit.
But it wasn't his boss that embarrassed him. He just got embarrassed.
No,
You
said she was embarrassed. Her boss is him.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's what I was saying.
No, I said she got embarrassed because of all that came out that he was doing all that stuff while they were married.
She ain't got no shame, bro. He's ugly as fuck. She married him. Not because he swang a dick around. It's because he swang a golf club and he was worth millions and millions and millions of dollars. And it's just really that simple. It's not.
And plus she was a nanny. So
yeah,
she was a nanny. So basically she was well off, and she could, even if all that shit came out, she was like, "Oh well,
right, I'm good.
I'm good." She shouldn't have hit him or nothing. She shouldn't even react it because it's the media that boosted that shit up.
Well, that's exactly what happens every time, right? The media just blows it out there.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
Who is she? Who's embarrassing her? Golf fans? Who gives a fuck about golf? Golf fans don't like you.
I said embarrassed. I said she was embarrassed because if you're married to a dude, or all right, say it's not Tiger Woods, say it's X and Y, and you get exposed to however community. I mean, he's international, obviously, and X and Y. So Y's sitting over here going, "Oh, this is just all this was going on." She claims she didn't know. Who the fuck knows? But like, yeah, exactly. I see your face. But like. Again, so it's like here's where I was going with this. To T's point, maybe she did see like a fucking 1980s fucking documentary or movie and was like, "I'll get under there with some scissors." Again, I'm not a very much big car guy, so I don't even know how the fuck you do this. But and like her pay somebody to do it
with scissors. But
bro, let me tell you something. She probably went home, everything on YouTube.
Right.
Put the goddamn needle or nail through the goddamn the pipe on the brake pipe. Where the daggone brake fluid go to, and stop that shit, and then just go on about your business. I think they should take precaution. I think they should go ahead and look at everything about the car. I think they should look at everything.
That's the thing. I'll throw that out there. It was not his car. It
was
a car loaned out by the tournament that he was hosting.
Whoa, that's new information.
Okay, they trying to kill Tiger.
Tell me it was.
Now that right there changes my entire opinion, Matt.
They're trying to kill Tiger, bro.
I buried the lead on that one.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Dude, you can't.
Okay.
That's a key piece of information, bro.
Tell me it was a Land Rover Safari because of the irony trying to kill a tiger, bro. Come on.
Wah.
Bro.
That's when we need to laugh. There you go.
Wait, what's the
so it's not even his car, so they just gave it to him.
Man, foul play.
Yeah, I might start leaning with Big T here. Jeez.
Bro.
So he's been driving this. Hold on. The tournament was over the weekend, right? Is what we're saying. Yes. And then it's Tuesday morning. He's just still driving his random car. I don't think that he doesn't live in LA he doesn't live in LA as far as I know.
The thought is he was heading to the airport.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Foul play.
If I had 300, what's he worth? $300 million still?
More than that, bro.
Way more. That's just his Nike.
Yeah, they said like him and LeBron might be the first $1 billion athletes. Like,
Listen. I barely drive myself to the airport.
right?
If I had $500 million, I'm definitely not driving myself to the airport. Like, why? What's the point? Why are you borrowing someone's car? It doesn't make any sense.
They'd be like, well, Tiger, we don't have any valets or anybody coming to pick you up.
Yeah, take it yourself.
You're going to take our car and just have it. You're just going to take it. Just take it. No, not that one. This one. This one right here. This one right here.
On that note right there, Big T saying, so Matt, there was nobody else in the car, right?
Correct.
Now, why would, again, right there, as you're $1 billion athlete or close to millions and millions of dollars, you're driving yourself to the airport in some fucking car? That's not happening.
Come on,
right,
now.
Nick,
You're telling
that
me.
track. Golfers like to drive.
Oh, wow. It's got fire today.
You just bombed that one. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. So let me get this right. He loses half of the money he's ever made to a nanny because he can't take care of his kids himself, but he's driving himself to the airport.
Oh, he takes care of his kids. He's turning his kid into a better pro than he is.
Oh, yeah.
That Charlie can swing.
Bro, I don't want to hear about this fucking Joe Jackson, Tiger Woods version. I don't want to hear about.
Well, that's exactly what happened with Tiger and his father.
Well, you missed my point. He hired a nanny to take care of his kids, but he's not hiring a driver because golfers like to drive.
Does he not take an Uber? Does he not have Uber? Like,
he not-
hey, none of us are driving ourselves to the airport.
Not for nothing, but does he not own a white dude to just drive him around?
Stupid. Oh,
Did you just try to do a Patrice joke?
No, no. I would pay me $100,000, $200,000 a year. I'll drive him anywhere he wants to go. Come on,
Literally.
I'll drive. I don't care who gives me the car.
Well, generally that's what happens, right? A lot of people end up with like personal assistants that are like their family or whatever, essentially. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if one of you guys had to go to the airport tomorrow and you were flying, are you calling somebody, or maybe like Nick, nobody's going to drop you off at the airport, right? I'm not sure, Matt, like you guys, or you can just take this Uber and it says $17. Gone.
I'm telling you. Look. Okay, this is fun.
Oh, like this. Yeah, we have. See this, Big T? Look at this. That's Matt's brother.
This is the other twin of terror. This is Jeff OC. These guys are, what are you guys? Biological? What do you call them?
Right, yeah. Identical and fraternal.
Identical
and fraternal, right? Yeah.
That's the choice of the two. You can't be both. It's just identical.
My man said that we need a 4 helmets too. Yes, we do.
Because Big T, you switched me on this conspiracy. I think Jeff's a little salty.
Yeah,
I don't like most conspiracy theories. I don't believe in most of them, but they're a lot of fun to go into.
Oh, of course.
I don't think Jeff has ever drank alcohol, so he can't
Correct.
expand his mind into the places we're going right now.
So this is the reason. I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy, and I got to put my 410 hat on. So I think
this is fun.
I think they're trying to kill off Tiger Woods just like they killed Kobe Bryant.
It is about 1 year.
Whoa.
It's been about 1 year.
Did anybody hear that? He just said Kobe.
They killed Kobe Bryant.
Oh, Big T, you're killing me here. I love Kobe. A lot of other people died in that.
Sacrifice.
The government calls that
sacrificial lambs, yo.
Collateral damage, good call, man.
That's what it was.
Wait, so All right. Did you just think of that, or do you?
Is there a reason?
This is okay. I know y'all think I'm fucking crazy.
No, go for it.
Do we need like church music, like organs playing?
No, you don't need none of that.
Dun 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 dun.
So as you know, that Kobe Bryant was fighting Nike for his name and stuff. You know that, right?
Correct. Yes, I do. Because he was going to go with Mamba, everything. Yeah.
Yes. During that deal, all of a sudden, why did this happen? And then why they put that shitty ass helicopter pilot in there with him?
Well, that guy had flown him a lot. Like this was like a routine Kobe
So
did.
they got to him.
And very
So they got to him. Sorry,
Like,
bro.
the only thing I would say in that situation where it was fucked up is that he made the decision to keep because we don't know exactly what was said in the helicopter.
Yep.
The thoughts being that like the guy circled for almost 20 minutes with the fog and everything before he decided to go forward. A lot of people think that Kobe said to just keep going. But I mean, any experienced pilot, like if you look at all that stuff and you read into it, like they always have to keep their passengers safe first, because you got a lot of people saying, "Oh, but it's Kobe Bryant telling you to do this," and at that point, it doesn't matter who it is. It's your helicopter. You're the pilot. You're the guy. You know, like you're not listening to anybody, especially when there's, I believe, 11 people on the plane. Helicopter.
He's supposed to land that helicopter.
Agreed.
Oh, he landed it.
Period.
It's not a
He
hill.
shouldn't. Period, bro. So turn that shit off. So
Was that? Was that? That wasn't even Unsolved Mysteries. What the hell was that?
It was the
Oh,
Xbox.
Xbox.
I just picked the first thing I could find, and I'm doing it all on the fly here, bro. Nothing. There's
no more for me. No more for me. Yo. I don't want y'all to go crazy. I'm done.
No, that was good.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you always gotta drop your opinion. That's the best part. Trust me, the shit that comes out of my mouth, you're gonna like take your headphones off.
Man,
but that's how I feel. They're trying to kill off. Daggone Tiger Woods now. They're like, this is black motherfucker. I'm tired of him winning shit. Yo, take that car. That car right there. No, that car right there.
No, but this one's right here. No, Mr. Woods.
This is. I like a sedan. Nope, we're not gonna get you a sedan.
You know, we need to gas that one up.
maybe because he's so competitive, they made him do like the baseball bat game. He like went in circle, and they're like, all right.
There is like from the Immortal movie Heat, my friends. You know, the quote is, "There's a flip side to that coin." Maybe because y'all got to remember, Tiger ain't been winning shit recently. Maybe he decided to take himself out because he's not going to break Jack Nicholson's record. Jack Nicholson. Yeah, he's going to start acting soon. Jack Nicholson record. So it's like maybe that's a lot of pressure too, because maybe he decided to take himself out.
But I don't know. But
it's a terrible thing to say.
If he
I don't think it's terrible, but who wants to break their own legs for nothing?
But look,
I don't think that was the goal.
Did you hear what Matt said?
No, what?
A couple lanes of traffic in LA.
Yeah, I don't think just breaking his legs would be the goal in that scenario.
Oh, you think he was trying to like suicide himself?
I think it's a possibility.
You can't think of some golf pun though. Come on.
Oh, come on, guy.
Come on, guy.
Double.
No, I leave those to Matt.
Water hazard.
He hit the water hazard.
He drove into the water.
He officially drove out of bounds.
Yeah, he's not getting a mulligan for this one.
Imagine his funeral, like Tiger loved to drive, especially into water hazard.
No, but so think about it. It's fucked up, though. He's got surgery for all his legs. All his legs, but like surgery for his legs for all these hours. Like he might never play again. Like that's pretty big. He's the greatest of. He's the greatest of all time at what he did. Like think about this. Like this was something that was said recently on another pod I was listening to. So with Tiger, like they literally had to change the fucking game, the way the game is played, for him to stop winning so much.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, like again, there were certain like the courses were changed, certain things, and then like so if you compare him to other sports, like this is the most dominant thing you've seen almost, because they literally had to change some of the rules, some of this certain things where it's like all right to give other people more of a chance, before he started breaking down his back injuries and stuff like that. So it's like he was crushing his
tiger proofing.
Yeah, there you go.
It's tiger proofing. You're moving tee boxes back because he hit the ball so much further than everybody else at the time.
It wasn't fair anymore.
Right. And getting along the same lines of saying he might never play again. I've learned not to count.
So
that
then maybe
out.
what I'm saying is maybe that fucked with his head to the point where it's like he realized I'll never be as good as I was before, nor will I reach the potential I had, or will I be as good as I should have been at my current age? Like he should be.
Well, I would say, yeah, he missed. He went 8-9 years without winning a major after all that shit went down. I would say, hopefully he plays again. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
I wish he would.
The guy won a freaking U.S. Open with a torn ACL, torn MCL, and a fractured leg, for Christ's sake.
That's why I think that if he does come back, he's going to have bionic legs.
I got me my magic legs.
Yes.
And then, yeah, you already said they changed the rules and everything, right?
Yep.
So check this out. Okay, listen, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. All right.
I'm with it.
Now, Jack Nicholson won all those tournaments, correct?
Yes.
Why the fuck they ain't changed the rules for him?
It's a good point. He's got a point.
See, the thing is, Jack Nicklaus still had Arnold Palmer.
Is this going down a
He
dark
had
path?
Gary Player. So
I
he
think
had
so.
guys that were just below his level. Tiger was so far above and beyond everybody else.
So why change it,
But
though?
bro, why change it if he was that good back then? Why did they change it for Tiger?
But what I'm saying is there were people that were not quite to the level of Jack.
I
Okay,
got
so-
you.
It
I
was
got you.
close enough.
Matt, it's
Okay.
because he's black.
I was
That's
gonna
what
let
he's
him say
that's what he's getting at.
Actually,
dude.
Tiger
Read the
is,
room.
I'm just asking. I'm like,
Tiger's technically
how is
everything,
it
isn't he?
how is it that they never changed for
Right.
him?
I'm just saying
but they
Tiger's
changed
everything,
the
though, right?
rules for Tiger, bro.
Like his
Read the
mother's
room, man.
Asian, right?
And
As far
then
as I know, right? His mother's Asian.
Huh?
I said Tiger's everything, isn't he?
He's Blasian. That's what he calls himself. Blasian.
Blasian. Like that.
Well, he was certainly blazing across all those lanes. Never mind.
Well, I mean,
But,
they had to. I mean, let's be honest. though. They had to start calling him Tiger because they named him Eldrick.
yeah.
Oof. Like
So
the guy from the
Eldrick, Nick. ELD.
Oh, I thought you said
No, Eldrick
Elroy,
Woods.
like from the Jetsons.
Eldrick Tiger Woods.
Our golfer Elroy.
But
Yeah.
2022 or 2023, Tiger gonna win again. He gonna win 2 more times.
I fucking love it if he did.
Cybernetic arms and legs.
Jack won his last one at 46. Tiger ain't there yet.
Yep.
And again, it is different times to where, let's be honest, Tiger is known to have some supplements, if you know what I mean.
Hey,
Hey, you realize Tiger bench is like 405, right?
Jesus, really?
Yeah, bro. Like his fucking lifting
How
shit
tall
is
is he?
like,
That's
6'1".
that's why they probably changed that shit. Because the rest of the golfers, they fucking lazy anyway with their fat
Well, when he
stuff.
came out of Stanford, though, he wasn't like that, bro.
But-
And then he changed his swing and everything like this, and all of a sudden everybody's like, "Oh, Tiger's a little jacked up now." Like when he came out of Stanford, he was known for his big swings, but his actual game.
Mm.
And then he adjusted his swing, and all of a sudden he's like Barry Bonds in this fucking thing down.
Yeah.
So-
Nike's like, please drink the Kool-Aid, but also take this shot.
So when they changed this, when he changed everything, that's when they changed the rules too, right?
Yeah, he was too dominant. No, he was already dominant before that though. Like he
But
won.
did
I believe he was
after-
19
after
when he
the
won his
fact
first
that
one, right? Matt?
He got jacked up. Did
Won
they
3
change
straight
the rules?
amateurs.
Yeah, he won 3 straight. I think he was 19 when he won his first one.
Mhm.
Yeah, at Augusta. I mean, at 19, that's like unheard of. So like when he came in and just started crushing people, but then he did again run through a time like Matt said, like 8-9 years, he didn't win a tournament, let alone a major.
So those 8-9 years that he did not win a tournament, right? Who was like the top person in the golf world at that time? Do you
There
remember?
wasn't really. I mean, it shifted.
I don't
a
think
few
there wasn't
times.
really one, right? Yeah.
Rory had it for a little while.
And this is where he had he had like back surgery
Uh-huh.
and everything like that. So yeah, he was out the game. So he wasn't fully himself, which is bringing us back to the point of like he was addicted to painkillers for a while. So like anytime like now, if like again he had surgery, and you don't know, it's anybody's personal life. But yeah, at the time, no, like before that, like before he got injured, back surgery, and in my opinion, it's because he got too big. Like I think he had that surgery and stuff like that because he got too big playing. Like he was his swing was so pure and everything like that coming out of Stanford that like he was naturally talented. That don't get me wrong, he walked his balls off since he was 2 years old.
Yeah.
But
It's not natural. That's practice, bro.
oh dude, yeah. I mean, when if you look at him like a little kid hit the ball like he did, it's like, all right, I could do that every night, and it's never gonna fucking work like that. Like, but,
I can differ.
sir, You never see me play golf.
I don't want to see you play golf.
I make it about three holes, and then we're
That's like
boozing
us.
from there.
That's like us, like trying to have a fencing match with those martini swords. You're too big for this.
Yeah, dude, it's like, and then I just get frustrated because it's like Nick, you know me very well. You know me very. I'll just be like, fucking stupid. Like, why am I doing this? I got to do this how many more times? Oh, it's terrible. Nick knows me so well. Like, I'll get so frustrated. I'm like, we're on the third hole. It's like, I got to do what now? We're doing this for another fucking 3 hours? It's terrible.
7's my cutoff. I get to 7. I'm like, all right, we're good.
Get to the turn.
We get 2 more. I'll do 2 more, but I'm frustrated. And after that, I'm like, if you guys want to do the other 9,
right,
that's fine. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go. Right. I got a tournament. We've got 2 different drinking stations. Beers covered all throughout the day. That's the way to play.
But here's the thing: like, but what you're gonna miss with me is I'll just stop playing. Like, I'll just be in a cart.
So, how y'all play golf? Ain't no physical action doing anything anyway, man.
There's enough.
I can't play golf, man.
I'm with you, T.
It's an old white man sport, dude. You don't have. The whole point is that there's no physical activity.
That suck, bro.
It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Well, it's like, I mean, what's the famous? I believe it was from Robin Williams' special. You know how they came up with the game of golf. Was in Scotland. He's like, what we're gonna do is like we're gonna get shit faced, and then we're gonna hit this rock with this stick, and then we're gonna walk 10 more yards and do it again. How long are we gonna do this? About 4 hours.
That's right. 18 fucking times.
18 fucking times. It's just, yeah, it's like, dude, I don't want to do this anymore.
All right, so we spent more time on Tiger than I've ever spent at a zoo. So
that was bad.
Tell me what happened to the guy that wears the tiger print, Cam Newton. You guys mentioned something happened with him.
Ooh, this is a good one. Now, I like opinions on this. So Cam is going to become a free agent from the New England Patriots, right? Which is everybody's expecting to quarterback. So, you know, he happened to drop into football camp.
He was coaching.
He was coaching.
Yeah,
one of his team was there. That's right. Okay. Yeah. So then, basically, T, you want to take this over? Like, I'd like to know your feelings on it. The way. Well, what happened, Nick, is essentially, you know, Cam's walking on the sidelines and he starts getting heckled by a 15-year-old player from another team, and you know, he's yelling at Cam. Cam's not really responding yet, not doing too much, and the guy keeps yelling at him. You're about to be broke. You're about to be broke.
No guy, the kid.
The kid. I'm sorry. The kid said that. Yes, yeah. The kid. I mean, he was 15. So the kid starts yelling at Cam Newton, mind you, former NFL MVP. You know, he had a bad year, but whatever. He's literally has reached the pinnacle of his job, right? And this 15-year-old is yelling at him, "You're about to be broke." And Cam, I don't know how. I'd like to hear you guys' response on this too. Like, he did respond to him, Nick. Like, he fell for the troll almost. Like, he's like, I'm rich already. I'm rich. You don't understand this. And then the kid starts saying back to him, "Yeah, you're about to be a free agent." Then later on, Cam actually walked up to the kid and the rest of his team and kind of put him on blast. And Big T, I'd like to hear your thoughts on that.
Bro, so first of all, that child shouldn't say nothing to a grown-ass man, first of all.
Excellent.
That's how I felt about that. So, and that's why Cam kept asking, where's your mother? And then he was like, don't worry about her. I said, well, where's your dad? Where's your dad? Let me talk to your dad. The boy was like, you don't need to do that. And then Cam asked him one-on-one, but everybody kept circling around him. Cam asked, what did you do today?
Yep.
And he was like, what you mean it's already done? He said, no, what did you do today? And the boy kept being a smart ass. I felt that, I don't know, I don't even want to say this, but I'm going to say it. Maybe he came from a single parent home and he don't know how to act right towards grown ass men. You got to think about it. Why would I want to talk back to somebody who came out there voluntarily to help us, you know, come out there and have a good time? I would have been ecstatic if somebody came out there that was famous from the NFL. And I would have picked his brain and asked him multiple questions. Why be an asshole? That's why certain kids
are
don't have
assholes.
home training, bro. And they think it's okay to talk shit to elders. And I thought that was very disrespectful of him. And I'm saying that man is a Heisman Trophy winner.
100%.
You know, and this man taking time. He rich. He don't have to come out there for real. He don't have to come out there, and he's not getting paid.
And like you said, he was coaching, right?
Bro.
He was coaching, right?
Yeah,
he was coaching, right?
He was coaching, and he was help coaching. He was doing basically that's volunteer work, bro.
Exactly.
That's volunteer work. That man don't get paid for that. So why the fuck treat him like he ain't shit?
So that kind of sits bad with you because you're a coach too, and you spend a lot of time volunteering with kids. John does too, actually. So, well, you teach jujitsu.
Yeah, to adults.
I mean, you might get paid for a little bit, but
no, to adults though, not to children.
Well,
maybe for this specific reason.
What would happen if one of these little motherfuckers came up and said, "Well, you never made it to the
like UFC, on your face,
you don't know shit." You're like,
at the same time, Cam showed a ton of restraint.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what would have happened if somebody pulled that to somebody like Odell Beckham Jr.?
Well, I'm saying
he would have beat the shit out of that kid.
Exactly.
Well, I like where Nick was going right there. So like Nick was just saying that you volunteer, you help kids out. So if that's your personal time, right, that you're giving to people, bro, and what if somebody would say that to you, man? Like, would you try to talk to him or just like Cam did try to talk to him?
I would. Your first instinct is, as a man, is to retaliate, bro.
Right.
That's gonna be your first instinct is to retaliate. And Cam did so. He did. He said, "I'm rich." He said, "You free agent. I'm rich."
Right, because I don't even think the kid understood that.
Nope. So Cam, his first reaction was to retaliate. Cam then thought about it, and he was trying to pull the boy to the side. And the boy was acting all fun. He was like, "You trying to show off front?" No, he's not trying to show off nobody. He did that himself.
Right.
The boy did that himself. All his friends started gathering around when Cam Newton started trying to talk to him one-on-one. So when you try to talk to somebody one-on-one, your people keep gathering around. That's not, I'm not trying, he won't try to embarrass him. He was asking, "What did he do today? What you do today? Well, how many yards you run? How much you did?" You know? And he acted all tough and stuff around his friends. Of course you'll be embarrassed. Your ego was about this big talking shit, and that shit came this small after that man confronted you. So that's why I was like, man, this shit ridiculous, man. These young boys is out of control, bro.
So what if a kid came up to you and you're doing like a summer league, you're coaching, you're teaching them, you're like, "Hey, I played in college," and they come up and start saying dumb shit like that to you, like, how would you handle it? Because it sounds like Cam handled it correctly, and I actually have, I pulled it up. The kid apologized.
Well, he wrote a thing.
Yeah, I got it right here.
It's not spelled correctly.
I can't read it from where I'm sitting, but I can read it. I was just interested in what like Big T would say.
All right, so
if a kid came up to you like that, like how would you handle it?
I'm gonna give you two versions, bro.
Okay.
First version. I'm serious. Back then, when you could yell at kids and talk shit to kids like that, when there's no consequences and everybody ain't in their fucking feelings.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? You could say that back then.
Oh yeah, man.
But now I wouldn't be able to say anything because some of these kids that take this shit so fucking personal, like too personal. Some of them might go home and get daddy's gun and then come back and shoot me. Back then, you say some stuff to a kid, yo, shut the fuck up and sit your ass down. They're gonna get upset, but they won't say nothing because you're older than them and you're an elder.
Right.
But now, there's no respect for no elders, bro. If I was to tell a kid, I'm like, "Yo, man, sit down," and I can't say fuck, I can't say shit, can't say nothing like that. I'm like, "Man, go over there and sit down."
Oh man, coaching's out for me.
You're not playing for today. And then the first thing they'll say, this is actually what they'll say, like female shit. They'll say less like this. Now, mind you, I was calm. I said,
"Don't say female shit."
I'm sorry.
We're gonna get kicked off of here.
But I'm telling you, it's gonna be just like this. It's just gonna be just like this. I can say, sit down over there in a calm voice, like, man, just sit down over there. You're not gonna play for the day. Okay. But he heard, sit down over there. You ain't playing for the day, motherfucker. That's what he heard. But I didn't say that.
Even though he wanted to.
So he in his feelings. And then if I talk to him one-on-one, I said, bro, I just want you to go sit down and let you understand what you did wrong. It's not what you said, it's the way you said it. Female shit. So I just understand. So that's what I don't understand, bro. If these kids out here, man, it's just like they so disrespectful, bro.
Well, I think it leads to a lot, like Nick was saying to you, like, so this kid came out and said this, and you said a great point too. Like, Cam Newton went in there in his own personal time, like, wasn't getting paid, and now he's reached the pinnacle of his sport. He's a Heisman Trophy winner, MVP of the NFL 2015. I mean, has some records, and your choice was to do that. Right there, like, I think it has to do with a lot with what you said, T. Like, basically, there's a lot of younger people today who have accomplished nothing, really. Not even even right there in some 7-on-7 tournament. This guy's trash talking Cam Newton like he's done something. And then when Cam calls him out, like, he even said to his coach at one point, if you look at it, he goes, "This guy done anything?" He said, "He's got some speed." It's like, oh, so that's all you got, and you're trash talking Cam Newton? It's like, you better be better than that if you're trash talking somebody like that, because Cam could have put him, again, like I think, Matt, you said that he held restraint. Cam could have put him in a lot worse space and embarrassed that young man a lot worse.
I know.
And I'll make this quick because I got some kids on my lawn I got to yell at to get off. But there is a sense of entitlement with kids these days that I just don't get. And I think a lot of it comes down to everybody's got the answers to everything right in their pocket. Everybody's got one of these, and everything they need is right there. Everyone wants something for nothing. Working in retail, it's easy to say that people just don't have work ethic anymore. That's really what it comes down to. Everyone wants something, but they're not willing to put in the work that it takes to get it.
So true.
No. Definitely.
Damn, son, that was so prophetic. So what about working in retail makes you say that?
Because I have people that work for me. Or work for me.
Please tell the court specific examples. That's the point of a podcast. Thank you.
You get people strolling into work 20 minutes late like it's nothing. My whole life I've gone through with I guess I'll call it a personal mantra. Don't make anybody ask you to do something twice. It's gotten me pretty far so far, and just people don't want to hear it. They want that paycheck. They want everything that comes with being able to hold down a job, the car, the apartment, but they all want it handed to them. That's just my take, from the things that I've seen. I don't think I'm wrong here. Maybe you guys have different experiences.
No, 100%. You're on, brother.
Way
how
off.
How many years of retail?
Let's see. I'm 38. I started at 16. So you do the math.
Half your life.
22.
All right, so I did 17. So it's just, you're not lying, because after a while, how can I put it? Like, okay, so when somebody get hired for a job in retail, they're so excited to be in the job for the first 2 months, bro. For the first 2 months, they'll be so excited to come to work, do all what they're supposed to do. But then after a while, they just get a little lazy. Then they think everything should be handed to them. Then after a couple of more months, they become more lazy and think everything should be handed to them. Most young people, that's what I'm going to put, like most young people, their mommy and daddy gave them everything and never told them no. So sometimes when you hire these kids in retail, well, I worked at Champ Sports, that y'all know that. So we hired a couple of young guys and girls. They work pretty good, but after a while, when they know that they can make certain numbers, they feel that they don't need to work as hard anymore. And I there's certain things you can say and you can't say to these employees. Even though you might befriend them and you might know them for years or whatever, you still can't say certain things that you want to say because they still can turn it around on you and saying you're not being professional at work. So you got to figure out ways to make them understand that they're not working hard enough and they need to get back into how they were when they first got there. And it sucks because sometimes when they're not up to par and doing their job, you have to let some of those go, and you have to let some of those people go, and you know you don't want to let them go because you know it's hard to get a job. Period. So we're just gonna cut me off from Mortal Kombat, okay?
Hey man, I'm a first time producer.
Some sentimental heart shit in this motherfucker.
I was like listening. I'm like,
I was listening too, and I'm like, oh, what's this?
But yeah, man, I understand. It sucks sometimes when these kids don't want to listen, man. And you just giving them some jewels, some knowledge to let them understand that saying life is fucking hard, bro.
So I have something I just thought about. Who knows if it's cool or not? I don't know. But do you think that maybe these kids? I mean, what are we talking about? Kids in retail, like 22 and under, like college and under. Do you think that they just don't respect the job because, as an internet online society, we've kind of made retail jobs seem like they're shit, and and it comes down to and I don't want to get into a minimum wage conversation, but it kind of harkens on that you're getting paid $8 an hour. Obviously, we're not talking about Matt. Matt runs he's the GM, right? But these kids are making $8 an hour to run the cashier and they don't give a fuck. Or they're doing stock for $8 an hour and it's they're whatever, I'm better than this, so I'm not going to apply myself to it. Or by the time I get out of college with my psychology degree, I'll be making $80,000 a year, but they don't. It's
awesome you said psychology.
Well, it's the one that you never, unless you're getting your master's, you're not doing shit with it.
Right.
Same with an art degree. Unless you're getting a master's in some of these things, you're not doing anything with it. It's the application of it. But that's my whole point is do you think it's because we all grew up in retail. Johnny worked, I don't know what he worked as a kid. But John worked at a beverage center, a beer store. I worked at a computer store. Matt worked at the movie theater. And we were all there for years, years. And we got raises because we worked hard and we respected the jobs because it was hard to get them. But do you think the kids nowadays, because we have people that are that's a shit job. Working at McDonald's is shit.
Well, I basically what I would lead that back into, and I'm going to pass it to Matt here because it was Matt's mantra that he just said. That, I don't know if those kids, I say kids, but even young people, some people these days, a lot of people don't have that kind of mindset. Don't let anybody make you, ask you for anything, get it done, do this first, and you get noticed. And like you just said, Matt's a GM, it's that mindset gets noticed as opposed to the person that feels they're better than something or this. And it's well, yeah, that mindset's there. But what that will show you is later in any endeavor you try to do, it's not going to help you because you have that mindset that you're owed something.
And if you really break it down to its core, apart from the manifesto that I just threw out there about the kids' work ethics these days, really, retail is built for turnover. When I was at the movie theater, the unofficial way of putting it, they would never admit it, but it was you bring the kids in at 16 and 17. You promote them to manager at 18. They graduate college at 21, and they're out. And that avoids you from having to pay the high salaries.
Yeah.
So, there's blame on both sides here. You get what you pay for. If you're offering minimum wage, you're not getting rocket scientists walking through that door.
That's a valid point.
True. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, this took a interesting turn.
No, good turn now. This is good.
I actually like this is a good turn because you guys know as well as I do. I started working at 14. I worked at the dollar store near our house when I was 14. And I was so into computers when I was a kid too. You don't know this. I put a modem in a computer when I was 9 years old and figured out how to work it so I can get online. Like it was my passion. And I would take the bus from our city up to Latham, which was, I don't know, 5 miles away, whatever. It was a half an hour, 45-minute bus ride. And when I was 15 and I applied to CompUSA, the computer store, 4 times when I was 15. To the point where when I turned to the point where the GM was like, dude, I'm sick of seeing you. When you turn 16, I'll hire you. I swear to God. And literally on my 16th birthday, I took the bus up there and I said, hey, Mark, I'm 16. And he's like, and he literally gave me a shirt. He's like, all right, you start. When do you want to work? When can you work? I'm like, I'm ready. And I worked there for like 6 years. And I literally transferred from New York to Florida.
So with that mindset right there,
like back and forth. Well, because no one was giving me money.
But here's the thing with that mindset right there, where I can lead in with that is because of like my man Nick here. I don't know how much you know, but like this guy right there had that job, did that since he was 14. Like when we were in high school, Nick was living in his own apartment and stuff, like at 16, 17.
Yeah.
Like because he had a job and stuff like that. Like that's the mind of a person that's ready to work. The mindset of like, I'm doing this.
You know what I mean? I needed.
Well, I know there were other stuff. Let's be honest, there are other stuff. But yeah, I mean, we're live on a pod here. I'm how far you want to go here? But like,
not too far.
But no, yeah, like, but the mindset to do that, to get it done. Again, I think it goes back to kind of that mindset. Some people don't want to do that stuff. They feel they're worth more. When it's like you, again, it goes back to we were just talking about this 15-year-old trash talking Cam. It's like you haven't accomplished anything yet, man.
Yeah,
how did you get the balls to trash talk him?
Yeah.
Yeah, like dude, I remember when I was 17, when I was working there, I was making $7.25 an hour, which was a lot for being a junior in high school in 1999, right? That was like $3 more than minimum wage. I was like a sales guy, and there was this kid in college that they hired, and he was making, I'll never forget this. He was making they hired him at $7.45 an hour, and I was there for a year. And so we were talking, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm making like, or maybe it was $7.50. Let's round it off."
Yeah, just go up.
And I was like, "You're making $7.50?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like all smoked out. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm making $7.50 now."
I already want to punch him.
And I'm like, "I've been here a year, and I'm only making $7.25." I went right to my GM. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And he goes, "Whoa!" He's like, "They used to call me Chico." I'm like, Chico.
Everybody calls you Chico.
Yeah, well, in New York. They're like, what's the problem? I'm like, I've been here a year, busting my balls, and I make $7.25, and you hired this fucking idiot, and he's making $7.50. I'm like, for 30 hours, that's an extra like $35 a week. Like,
and this guy can't find his feet.
It's like life changing to me. Like that's I can eat. And they're like, you need to chill. I'm like, no, I don't need to chill. This is bullshit. And like this kid's here's the funny. This kid's mantra is like, what I want to do is I want to like take everything in the store and just throw it in a pile. And then when people come in and ask me where fucking a 56K modem is, I can just go, it's over there in the pile.
There you go, Matt.
And I'm like,
and that's exactly why one of the biggest unwritten rules just about anywhere you go is we do not discuss salary with fellow team members.
And you're supposed to do that everywhere you go.
That benefits the company. That has no benefit on the worker.
no, it benefits the worker.
It doesn't benefit the worker.
Yeah,
it benefits the company because if employees are talking to each other about how much money they make, stories like yours come out, and then they have to pay everybody else the same amount.
Correct. Yeah. I was saying it benefits the employees because if the employees talk,
okay,
and they're like, oh, I'm making $9 an hour. Well, I've been here a year and I'm making $8. Then everyone should be making $9. Right. So yeah, it benefits the employees, and they gave me a raise. They're like, well, all right.
I think they had to, because if you find out that he getting it,
they'll ride it out as long as they can until people.
Yeah, but can I ask a question there?
Well, I was a good employee.
What if that guy wasn't Nick? But what if that guy wasn't like a huge pothead and he was just a better worker?
He wasn't. There wasn't.
No, but I'm not saying he was. But I'm asking the question of I guess everybody's on the same team. Yes, like if you're going union, everybody's on the same team. But what if this guy's just a better worker? Say if X and Y again, if X is actually a better worker than Y, should X be paid more because of Y? Even though they're doing both the same job, but maybe this guy just does it better, right?
Okay, so let's say hypothetically, I take my.
Oh no, I'm asking. Yes, I'm asking.
So hypothetically, I take my ego out of it, and like, because everyone thinks they're the best worker, right? He was hired.
Oh no, I'm just asking questions.
Well, I'm answering. He was hired at a higher rate than I made, and I was there a year.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So it wasn't like he worked harder or anything like that. He was there for like 3 months, and I was there for a year. And they made me like a lead, like a department lead. Like he was just like a fucking knucklehead walking around. So they just hired him at a higher rate. So that's what.
Oh no, I see what that makes sense then. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Like that being said, if there was someone in there that was like, I don't know if you ever watched that Dane Cook movie, Superstar or whatever, and Dak Shepard, if there was a Dak Shepard coming in and doing all this extra shit, I would be like, well, he can keep his extra quarter an hour. I'm not going to do all that. You know,
that's where I was leading it to.
I'm already working hard enough, in my opinion.
I believe that was employee of
the month.
Powerful Jessica Simpson, by the way. You disrespectful son of a bitch, Nick.
Dude, she might as well have been a wax figure in that movie. I watched it like 3 weeks ago. She was so fucking terrible. Just standing here like, oh, okay.
Well, she was in there for her acting, brother.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right. Well, that was enlightening.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just good.
Oh, I want to say something real quick. So I did another impulse buy, guys.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna show you now. I did another impulse buy.
I always love these.
These are the best.
They're always so good.
Like I don't know what he's about to pull up.
So I shouldn't have bought it, but I bought it anyway. So
the old Razor Crest, huh?
Yeah, man.
God damn, that's like $100 Lego, huh?
Now, are you going to open that and put it together?
Yes, I am. I'm going to. I am going to record myself putting it together, but I'm gonna have to speed it up, so it looks like I'm doing it real fast. So I am going to do that. Kind of hype about it.
Will it be in the background next week?
No, it ain't gonna be in the background next week.
like 6 months, maybe.
It's 1,000 pieces in that thing, bro.
No, it's I don't even know how many pieces.
I'm talking about commitment.
1063.
Good call, Matty.
1023.
Damn, 1020. That's close.
Hey, man, that shit don't take me long to build, bro. I've been doing this since I was a kid, bro. I started with my dad. When my dad bought me my first Lego set, and my mom bought one for Christmas, and I've been doing this Lego shit since I was probably like about 5 or 6, bro.
See, I was one of those kids that didn't have Lego. We had Duplos.
See, I had Legos.
Damn. Weird flex, man.
The Duplos. I know. I'm black and I had Legos, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We had a pretty.
I had Duplo.
Grew up in a pretty poor town, bro.
He had the big blocks.
Fuck y'all! I had Legos. I just didn't do them.
Dude,
like that thing right there. If I had that, we'd be doing a pot a year from now, and like I might have opened the box.
So check this out. Okay, I haven't put it together yet. It's in my storage. I know that shit it's expensive as fuck, bro. I knew I should have spent my money on that. I have the Lego set of Voltron.
What? Oh, no, that's amazing.
So you build the 5 lions, and then after you build the 5 lions, you can put them together by moving certain parts of the Lego and building Voltron.
Really?
Yeah. How much it costs? You don't want to know. So
$500.
It was 3.
Damn.
$300.
Then look, if you look at it now, just online. All right, so if you know, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but Lego, they only make a certain amount of like
big sets.
I'm trying to remember like certain like Voltron. So they make it for a whole year, and then they won't make it no more.
Yeah, limited.
So when you looking for it, it's more expensive than the last time when it came out. So I wanted to buy.
Same. I know. I think I know where you're going.
First time I wanted to buy the Ghostbusters.
I knew you were gonna say that,
bro.
That's
so when
they have a like authentic Ghostbusters firehouse. It's like 3,000 pieces, and it opens up and it has all the floors. It's got like
so like fucking 7 feet tall,
bro.
Oh,
so check this out. When it first came out, it was $299. If you go look for it now, the shit is $879, bro.
And motherfuckers are still buying that. You know,
some people do. But
and I love Ghostbusters.
I'm gonna tell you another thing that I didn't buy that I was mad I didn't buy. So, Back to the Future Lego set with the DeLorean, right?
Okay.
So that it was only $19.99 when it first came out.
Oh shit, for real?
That shit is $200, bro.
Damn.
If you try to find it anywhere else, it's $200. It's like a collector's edition. It's like a collector's item. So it's kind of hard, like, to try to find a cheap one.
Oh, this is why I don't use the Lego sets, because I've got one of those addictive personalities where if I started, I wouldn't be able to stop.
Bro, okay. Oh Lord Jesus!
I was able to get out of the Funkos with the Avengers set. Thankfully, I was able to cut the cord on that one before it got too expensive.
So
the one that I wanted. I'm sorry.
I have Legos. No, you're good. I have Lego sets, right, that are worth over $300. Okay,
John.
And I break down the boxes. I have the boxes still, and I still take like, say for instance, I want to sell it or something to somebody, a dealer, whoever want to buy it. I still have all the pieces together, and I wrap the stuff up in bubble and put them in a box. So I already have the box for it and everything. So if they want to have it, I can sell it like that. So I got too much of that shit, bro. I swear I got too
Look
much.
at how epic this thing is.
I know, man. It's dope. And then you I got the Ghostbusters car, and it fits right in.
I was saying, you got Ecto 1 going in there?
Yeah, it can fit right in there.
See, I had the Ghostbusters play set when I was a kid. And that blows
I remember that.
Blows it completely out of the water.
That's fucking amazing.
Tell us more, Matt. Elaborate.
I don't remember it much. I know I had the action figures where you press that little button and the little streams that came out of the
exactly what you're talking about.
I know I wanted the trap and I never got it, and I'm still mad.
Oh, I got the trap, the actual. Yeah, I had the trap. Yeah, that was dope.
So this is how it opens up. Yep. So it looks like this, and then it slides open.
Oh, powerful Jeff O'Connell hops in here with y'all had the proton packs too, man.
And this is between me and my brother. He'll know what I'm talking about. We never got that goddamn Ninja Turtle blimp either.
Oh, we had that. It popped.
My mom told me she bought that for us.
Oh, boy, you fired up.
She put it in her closet, and my brother and I searched for that for 3 months, and we never found it.
No, that's true, because I helped you search for it. I helped you guys look for it. I'm like, where the fuck is this blimp?
Yes. That Ninja Turtle blimp was amazing.
I remember that.
That thing was dope.
I'm going to go on eBay after this. I'm going to buy one.
That's
Nice. Oh, man. That
thing was awesome at the time. That was like one of the, it's like there was a couple things like toys, like when we were coming up, that I was like, yo, that's the motherfucking thing to have, right? That blimp.
Well, Johnny here is the only person I knew that had every piece of the Megazord with Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And the Dragon Zord. So he was able to combine them.
Yeah.
Only person I know. So.
Yeah. How about Power Rangers? I think Power Rangers is still very underrated. I mean, I know there's like 1,000 virgin. Jeff just said your shit was in the closet, bro. Check the chat.
That's where I was told it was too.
Dude.
That's Power Rangers is nothing but the new age Voltron, bro. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, I know that. What was the so there was back in the day there was Voltron, and then what was the other one? GoBots. Remember GoBots? Like the fake ass Voltron?
No, GoBots.
GoBots was a fake Transformers.
Fake ass Transformers.
Oh, fake Transformers. No, there was another one with Voltron though. I thought there was another show like that. I could be confused.
They had it was Voltron, but it was with cars.
There's big ass Beetleborgs. There was like
Jesus.
Oh, I remember that stupid shit.
There's like all kinds of dumb shit. Power Rangers, yeah.
Big Bad Beetleborgs with the
one.
daggone ghost that looked like daggone Jay Leno. I remember that cartoon, bro.
Went with the Jay Leno.
Yeah, he had his blue face. He was a mix of Jay Leno and Jim Carrey the Mask.
Wow.
And his name, damn, what was his name? Flubber. That was his name.
This is a terrible. This sounds like a terrible idea.
And it was 3 kids that
Flubber. I remember that.
They made it. I remember a lot of crazy ass shit, man. Remember they wished that they were Beetleborgs, and then all this they was it's crazy. The grandma, black elderly lady, she owned a comic book shop, and the kids wished that they were Beetleborgs when they went to this haunted house, and the haunted house had daggone Dracula, the Mummy, and daggone Frankenstein. No, I can't believe I remember all this.
Are you thinking of Monster Squad?
No,
I remember this.
Bro, that's Beetleborgs. I'm telling you. I promise you. Check it out. I'm telling you. Look it up. I'm telling you. Look at the episode of Beetleborgs. The first episode. I promise you. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I've never heard of this, Nick. Have you? Matt said he did.
No, I don't remember this at all.
Bro, I'm telling you. Look at it. Because I was so hyped when I first saw it. I was like, oh, this is gonna be sweet because it's like Power Rangers.
So is this the Power Rangers knockoff with Joey Lawrence's brother?
Say it again.
Is this the Power Rangers knockoff that had Joey Lawrence's brother in?
I think it was.
That one. What was the name of that one? I used to watch that every day before we went to school.
This one's gonna bother me.
And they go into like the video game, right? VR.
VR
Troopers.
VR Troopers.
No. Hold on a second. Big T fucking nailed this.
Big Bad Beetleborgs?
Yes, bro.
Wow. This is ridiculous.
I'm looking at it right now. This is amazing. Yeah. Wow, that's you know what, Big T? That could be the best description of something I've ever heard.
It's more of a cross between Jay Leno and the Joker.
No, all right, so that's a good picture, but it's still a bad picture though. Yeah. But if you see him to the side, it looked just like him. It looked just like Jay Leno, but when you hear him talk, he act like
Did you hear what it was? Mask. Jay Leno mixed with Jim Carrey's Mask.
I'm telling y'all guys for real, please, if y'all get off tonight, please watch the first episode of Big
Holy shit, I've never seen this.
Bro. I don't recognize this at all.
Because it was pushing it so hard on Fox.
And it was Fox. It was it ran from 96 to 98. Holy shit.
Bro.
Let me see if I can find
the Haunted House. And they Beetleborgs. Big Bad Beetleborgs.
I'm trying to find a part of the episode where this guy is in it.
This is interesting. But good call on VR Troopers, Big T. That show was amazing.
And I remember the song too. It's fuck all this shit catchy. We are VR Troopers.
And they get like sucked into like the computer, the game, right? Yep. Or something like that. Yeah, I that was actually on after Power Rangers before we would go to school. It's fucking St. Bridget's.
I remember too much crazy ass 80s shit, bro.
Oh yeah,
all this 90s shit.
We can talk about this stuff all. I can't find the guy in the actual episode, but whatever. There's a picture.
I can't imagine that guy was pretty popular. That's amazing. Like imagine if they tried to sell a show like that today.
No, the only reason it worked is because my bad. The only reason it worked is everyone was trying to like, yo, the Power Rangers are all of a sudden $1 billion like
roll these out. Yeah.
Even if we get knockoffs at 10%, we're gonna like
somebody will buy it. Yep.
Yeah.
And you know who the main person was? Saban. Whatever his name is. Yep. He was the main person, bro. That kept pushing that shit out.
Oh, powerful Sarah Sebold on there.
Oh,
I said, what are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you boys talking about?
Talking about cartoons.
Old school.
We just got out of Power Rangers. Big T brought up VR Troopers, which was fucking amazing.
And Big Bad Beetleborgs. I'm telling you, man, it had a crazy show.
I am looking that up as soon as we finish.
I looked it up already.
Bro, I'm
trying to find a
Beetleborgs.
Remember everything I taught you. I told you it was Frankenstein. Was Frankenstein? The Wolfman was on there too. Frankenstein, the Mummy.
How high was the person that wrote this fucking show?
I have no idea, bro. The kids went to a haunted mansion, and matter of fact, the dude that looked like Jay Leno, Flubber, he was trapped inside a fucking organ, and the kid hit the organ, and he came out the organ like.
And I did look this up. He's not lying. This aired on Fox for 2 fucking years.
Look at him.
There
What
you
am I
go,
supposed to do with that? What is that thing?
bro. That's the ghost Flubber. He's supposed to be a genie.
That is horrifically bad.
I'm not a fan of this.
I'm telling you, watch the first episodes, bro. You're gonna laugh your ass. You're like, yo,
Oh, I'm gonna laugh.
she is
Now.
crazy, bro. To remember this shit.
I will find the pilot to that show before the night is through.
Maybe that's what we should do. Is we should do an old.
Do a watch along.
No, I'm not gonna
Watch along
along.
with that, dude. No.
No, what we should do is like a Mystery Science 3000, and we'll play like
Let's do this.
All right.
and we'll play like the pilots of all these old shows and just like pause it and react in real time. Because I'll be honest with you, pilot Punky Brewster, I still cry thinking about it, and they're rebooting it now.
They rebooting it.
Oh yeah, and
Whoa,
now,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
and now
whoa. Flag of the play clipping a couple. First of all, they rebooted Punky Brewster.
it's coming out soon, and
Oh, fuck that.
she adopted 3 kids, and like she's Henry now.
Like, is it a little moon fry?
It is, and
Wow,
the girl
okay.
that played Cherry's back too.
Oh, all right.
Let me ask you this.
The
Can I
chick
ask you-
from Family Matters.
So let me ask
Yeah,
you
the
this.
one that's still alive.
Yeah, Maxine.
So-
What is wrong with you? The one that's still. What the fuck, guy?
So,
I do
Punky,
that.
so Punky Brewster, is this going to be anything with the LGBTQ alphabet community?
Oh fuck.
I'm just asking, bro, because
That's fine. I don't think so. She's just she's a single mom. Actually, who's her husband in it? Hold on, let me remember. Freddie Prinze Jr. is playing her ex-husband.
Oh, Freddie Prinze is back.
okay.
So yeah, he's
Nice.
playing the ex-husband, but they're trying to make it work with all the kids that they adopted.
Yeah, so I won't be watching that.
I probably won't be watching either, but I like the fact that
Dude, they're fucking remaking everything. Ask Nick. I went on a rant on Super Bowl weekend about because the Equalizer redone with Queen Latifah.
oh Jesus Christ!
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, I watched that shit.
Shut up! Don't
Yeah.
even say it was good, bro.
Terrible.
All right.
And I'm gonna tell you why I thought it was terrible, because I watched the whole episode.
I could have told you what by the
Every word that she said was the same shit that Denzel said in the movie. And I'm talking about, I don't think y'all
No,
remember.
this is based off the 1980s
the,
television.
83 one with the old English
Yeah.
white guy that
Yes.
used to go around in England and going and out there doing the same shit that Denzel was doing.
Like I remember, like that's what I
Oh.
told Nick. I was like, I don't really remember it. I just remember being a kid and my parents would have it on the freaking television, and it was like supposed to at the time, like I was like 5, thinking it was like badass. And then I'm like, all right, wait a second, Queen Latifah here, and then they did the one with Denzel, and I'm like, wait a second, this is not. I can't believe this.
The one with Denzel and was much better. Only reason I say the one with Denzel was better than the one with Queen Latifah, because I like gore.
because
I
one
like,
of them can act.
I like people getting fucked up and getting hurt. The one on,
Who doesn't like that?
and I saw the one on television. She was doing all these moves. I was like, "Yo, this is some bullshit. Where the blood at? Why didn't you shoot the gun? You just smacked."
Queen
the gun.
Latifah is in no shape to kick anyone.
No, she lost weight.
No, but I'm saying she physically
Bro.
just probably can't kick somebody in the face.
She probably really can't.
All right, so I'm going to
Imagine-
throw
Like,
out.
Big T, okay, Big T, you're 6'6".
Imagine
There's no
doing
way
a
that
oh
she's
my
restraining you, man. I'm sorry.
imagine doing a Matlock reboot with like fucking Tiffany Haddish.
I want said the entertainer.
Hold up. They're doing Matlock reboot, bro.
No, I just said.
No,
I
he
just
said
said
imagine-
imagine
oh,
what
that
they
made me
did. They're
laugh.
doing a
Oh.
Matlock reboot with Tiffany Haddish. She's like, this don't make
bro.
sense. This don't make
No.
sense.
No.
Like, it
All right,
don't
so-
equal out. Like, what are you talking about, Tiffany?
I'm going to
Oh,
propose a
you
little
did-
bit of a detour since we're talking about 80s and 90s TV and cartoons. And considering what's going on in the comment section with Sarah saying she's a turtle girl,
Uh-huh.
there are 4 of us. Which turtles do the 4 of us make up?
Oh, whoa,
Oh.
interesting.
I'm calling dibs on Donatello.
Oh yeah, you Donatello for sure, bro.
I don't like how quickly you answered
bro.
that.
Again, that might be. What is that about?
I would
Donatello
appreciate some
for
argument
sure,
on this subject.
I like to hear Sarah's
It's
Sarah.
massive.
her opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
okay. So you got to give a reason though, Big T. Why are you thinking? Why are you thinking Matt's Donatello? He's obviously not that smart.
Yeah, he's smart. He's a smart guy.
Is he?
Yeah, he seems to me be a smart guy.
Thank you, sir.
Now,
I mean,
you know damn well. I got to tell you right now. You know damn well. Chico's going to try to steal Leonardo.
No, I want a Leonardo. I don't like being the calm guy.
I'm not Leonardo.
You are Leonardo.
You all know I'm
You
Raphael.
are Leonardo. You Leonardo.
Well, I was going to throw him out too.
All right, let's go around the table. Matt, who's who? You got 4
I'm
turtles.
going with Donatello.
Not you, idiot. You have 3 people and 4 turtles. We can overlap. So, like, if like in your opinion,
Okay,
like for
so-
example,
So,
if my opinion, I got 3 of you, I got 4 turtles. Like we can overlap. So Matt,
Okay.
you go first.
So for me, I'm throwing Nick Michelangelo. Throwing
Didn't
T
see that coming.
Leonardo. Throwing Johnny Raphael.
Really?
Yes, I don't think we have a leader.
Why?
I've seen you when you have a few beers in you. So that's where Michelangelo comes in.
Okay, dude.
Is he going to pull out some fucking mental?
Michelangelo, the party dude.
Random. All right, not just me. Why is Johnny Raphael?
He's got that demeanor about him.
It's fair.
He seems like a guy you can push only so far.
Okay, I agree with that. You're right.
And he has that stoic personality that you would look for as if it were the group of us and we were looking for a direction to go. I think we'd all look down that way.
Oh, that's a great answer.
Way to fucking one up yourself. All right,
Thank you.
Johnny.
All right, I'm going.
What are your votes?
I'm going to go with myself as Raphael. Unfortunately, I've been pegged at something like that almost my entire life. So that
we're
makes
trying
sense.
to say what I'm trying
I know,
to say
but
is like, you're not picking yourself. You got
No,
the
but I'm
4
going off-
turtles to assign.
Well, in a way you are, because there's 3 of us, so the other one has to be the one that's left.
Hey,
That's not true.
Before we start, before you go, hit that. Jeff said something.
Yeah,
about-
Jeff just dropped something about Tiger there.
Hold on. We don't care about Tiger. We talked about Tiger for a half hour.
Okay, that answered nothing.
He
Okay,
could be
good
like
enough.
Young
Okay,
Jamie. Young Jamie, look that up. Young Jamie, young Jamie, look that up.
Hey, Bosco. Hey, Bosco. Stop eating your food. All
right, no, I would say,
Tiger Woods for half an hour. Let's talk about.
Yeah, I'm
going
to keep going with this. I think Matt is Donatello. I'd have to
I'm
agree.
pretty sure that's unanimous.
No, I agree with that.
You're not a techie dude. You can't even
Although
say
I am
you're
gonna,
not-
I am
You
gonna
got a
keep going
$10
with it, too.
fucking PlayStation.
No, I'm
headset.
gonna keep
You're not
going
a
with the
techie,
same
dude.
thing. I think
Nick, why you don't play my boy, man? Don't do him like that, man. Don't do my boy like that.
$25. Goddamn.
here's the thing. I am also gonna do.
He built that headset, bro. Don't be doing that to him. He built it.
I'm gonna go with Nick as Michelangelo.
Really?
I'm gonna go with Nick as Michelangelo. He is loves pizza,
Wow.
but no, he has like an interesting.
I am the
and,
last.
just a
vote.
fun-loving guy. But no, I do. I actually am gonna go with Big T as Leonardo. And however, how about this? As we end each episode, and how we started this actually, for how I got into it through Nick and everything like this, is because his thoughts, everything big, he drops it down. He talks to you as like almost a leader or like a person that drops knowledge on you, like wants to lead doesn't want to lead the group, but also has good intentions for everybody. So I would drop Big T as Leonardo.
That's crazy. And I got this blue guy daggone red cap on my head too.
That was a great explanation because you're right. He actually does like kind of center everything.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
kind of
so-
what I was going with, when we thought
I
about it.
appreciate that.
Out of nowhere from friggin' Sarah here.
And we've actually talked about this in the after show stuff when
Of
you
course.
leave. We're like, you bring like a level to it. Like we're just bullshitting, but you just come in and you're like, but if you look at it like this, and everyone's like, So wrong. So
Well,
yeah,
because that's the thing. Like, I'll go on a tangent. Like if we talk about something I really, and then it's like somebody's got to reel me in. You know.
all right, Big T. What do you think?
I'm sticking with everything everybody said. I still think
Everyone's
I still think this guy right here is Raph. That guy right there, that's Donatello. And this guy above me, when he drinks pizzas, he's we're gonna make his pizzas. We're gonna make his drinking his pizzas. So, see, look at him right now. Look at him.
You got that Guinness going.
I got my mustache on. Look.
Yeah, you got your milk mustache. That's a good milk, though.
And then this skeet mustache. So check this out. So so when you was talking about my man Matt,
Oh boy,
he said, Nick said, you don't even have the right stuff. You got a PlayStation headset. He built that, buddy. Donatello built things.
That's a PlayStation 1 headset that he
built that from other PlayStations. They came down the sewer. He built that from other PlayStations.
Damn, you really got me here.
Tell you what, that's our subscriber goal now. We get.
So Nick, you didn't.
Hey,
Nick, there. Hey Nick, you didn't give yours yet, fuckstick.
Oh yeah, I was trying to avoid it.
No, you're not avoiding anything.
No, I never.
Not around me.
That's why he's Michelangelo.
That's why he's Michelangelo.
Well, he is the last Ronin. If you guys have heard of the new comic book, all the other turtles are dead.
Yep.
And Michelangelo takes on all their weapons and just fucking destroys Shredder's grandson and all his, like, he's just gangster. The reason
is Kevin Nash's grandson or just like Shredder?
Well, he's still on steroids and he's doing DDP yoga, so it might be both. The reason I'm so surprised by it, like, you guys are, there it is. Like, I actually get why you'd say, T is Leonardo and Johnny is Raph and Matt's Donatello. I don't understand that. I never thought of myself as Michelangelo. I mean, we've had, this came out when we were 5. You know what I mean? Like 30 years of this, I always thought of myself as like more of a Raphael because I have like I got a bad attitude. Well,
you don't have a bad attitude. Like, I don't think I have a bad attitude. It's just that because, like, outside of generally here and, like, or people that generally know me, like, I'm not very talkative. Like, this is stuff. Like, well, not a loner, but it's like, this is something, like, people see this and they're like, you actually like that? It's like, this is me to people I know and want to talk to. Outside of that, if I don't have a reason to talk to you, I generally don't want to.
Right.
So it's like, I try to keep that, and it's like, it's like that's which there's nothing bad about that. I wish I could improve it, but like that's how he's typecast in the shows as being this person, that doesn't really want to talk to anybody. He's part of a team and a dependable member of the team, but just doesn't really talk to it. I don't really see you like that, Nick.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is what was so surprising about it, and I think that's good. It makes sense.
I mean, just last week you were talking about how you're talking to guys that sit next to you at the bar.
Yeah,
Raphael
literally talking to guys, and I kind of got a little worried about you.
Yeah, I talked to guys at the bar.
I'm just saying, Raphael's not going to do that.
Cricket. Fucking
cricket.
Yeah, I guess so. I think maybe that's just, it might be something like new. It might have been since we started doing this podcast. John's been doing it for. Well, me and T been doing it for like 6 months, and John's been doing it for like 3 or 4. Maddie's been in it for a month, but
great addition, Matt. By the way.
Oh hell yeah!
Appreciate it.
And then
eventually I'll make the credits.
Well, if you actually
talk to this guy.
If you actually hold on a second, if you actually look at the image, I cut the names out.
Oh, I didn't look at it. Sorry.
Because
I'm sorry, I didn't respect your words.
That's basically the same thing as getting added to the credits. It's just cut everybody else out.
I didn't have time today to. I didn't have time to edit the Photoshop thing and then export it and upload and all this other shit.
We gave you a whole extra day.
Aren't you the fucking technology guy? Oh, that's right. I'm the one over here doing all the shit. Michelangelo all of a sudden has Donatello's fingers.
I was busy playing with my staff.
That'd be
I honestly think
those are two weird fucking things to say about a television show, a cartoon.
I'm getting a little wacky.
Guy.
I do think though that next week we should between now and then, we all need to watch the first Turtles movie and then have like a deep philosophical, a deep philosophical discussion about the film.
Which one? The old
original.
one?
The original,
Like
the
the original.
1990 or 1991.
We're talking Corey
I
Feldman.
want to say 91.
Because I had this thing online. Someone, they put up the pizza dude's got 30 seconds, and a wise man never pays full price for late pizza.
Confucius says, yeah.
And so I commented on it, and the guy said something like, "Yeah, this movie's underrated." And I'm like, "Yeah, but if you kind of understand the characters of Raphael and Leonardo, like Leo doesn't want to be great. Like it's very philosophical." And then like, you see that Leonardo was so upset that he wasn't there. He feels so much guilt.
Yeah, where Raph got the shit kicked out of him.
Right, because
That
of
is Raphael's movie.
and it's so like provocative, and like I got down like 4 comments with this dude, and he's like, "Dude, we need to write a book about this." I'm like, "Well, I'm not going to write, but we can talk about it."
Right. It was so much about that relationship between Leonardo and Raphael. That's why that animated TMNT movie is so good, because you finally get that fight scene between Raphael and Leonardo.
I think maybe we should spend like half an hour on that at least.
Yeah, like a red thesis.
Dude, yeah, exactly. I'd love to do that.
All right. So my vote is, in my eyes, I see John as Leonardo. I feel like he has leadership qualities.
Didn't see that coming.
And it doesn't mean I don't see T as Leonardo.
No, you good. Continue.
I'm just saying. But I kind of see you both as Leonardo. To me, you guys are both similar to me. You're both very, like Matt said, stoic. And I know John like on obviously longer, but you guys have that ability to just kind of lead people. Like
I'm
people
guessing,
follow.
Like Big T, I'm guessing you're a captain of multiple stuff.
Couple of things.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, same.
Right.
But this is what I usually get from people. I'm not a loud talker. So I don't think, like Matt said,
Teddy Roosevelt right there.
I tell you do things 2 times, bro. I give them 2 times, and that's it. If you didn't get it, I'm sorry.
Right.
But I'm not allowed to, because I won't yell at people, because I think if you're an adult, you're an adult. So
yeah, like you got to understand that.
Yeah. So that's the little team stuff I've been doing when I was a kid and stuff. That was fun. Like being a team leader at work and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. Just gathering people up, because I always want to see people win, bro. I want to see everybody win.
This is where I picked him, Nick. Definitely.
It's not like one person win. I want to see everybody win. I don't care if I have to take an L for everybody else to win. I want to see everybody else win, because if I take an L and I have like 12 people and I take an L and everybody else, those 12 people win, I know out of those 12 people, if I have a problem, I bet you those 12 people will help me up.
Well, there you go. That's a great mindset, right?
Right. And I think if we're talking about today, you and him both have that same mindset. If we were talking about 15 years ago, it would be different. You'd be more Raphael to me. You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
So would I, which is why I'm saying like the Michelangelo thing took me by surprise. But then I also kind of look at it like, well, like Big T's known me for a couple of years. We play a lot on the Xbox, and we talk a lot, and we have 3-hour phone conversations. You guys know me my whole life. And it's like, well, if these guys are seeing me as like the party dude, then maybe my personality has changed.
Maybe I think you might be taking that the wrong way too, though, Nick. Like the Michelangelo part isn't like the party dude. I mean, it is to some extent, but it's also, a loyal, sensitive person that, when stuff goes down. Michelangelo?
No, go on.
Yeah. Like a person that is going to be there for you, that wants the team to stay together. So it's like, it's not a big, don't read too far into it with the party nonsense.
Yeah, it's like you said with the last Ronin. He's the guy that's going to pick up the arms of his fallen brothers and get revenge.
There you go.
Right. You guys are being sweet.
Well, I am sweet. I'm good looking too. What do you want from me?
I know you don't like it. But what I'm saying wasn't so much like Michelangelo's personality as it was my change from being Raphael for so long.
I can relate to that.
That's what I'm getting at. Because if you guys are seeing me in that light, it's like I've always thought of myself as Raphael because I was always angry about everything, and I was quick to fight and really loyal, but to a fault. And like now that if you guys see me as like a Michelangelo, it's like, oh, it's the same person but without the chip on the shoulder. So it's like, I know it's kind of a stupid fucking conversation. We're talking about Ninja Turtles, but in reality,
but we're not.
But in reality, it's like it actually means a lot. That
And if you think about it, it's that chip on the shoulder that separates Raphael from Michelangelo.
True.
Yep. Yeah. And so it's nice. It's nice to see that people in my life see that I've lost that. Because
I think that's the best thing, right? Is seeing growth from people that know you through different, that people that know anybody through different aspects of their life. Yeah. Like you guys have known me my whole life. Big T, we just met a little bit ago, but same kind of thing with Nick. But like, I think each of us has seen some kind of growth in our personalities, our values, and whatever through,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to go off track, but I almost see T as a splinter more than a
Interesting.
Appreciate it. Look,
you are the embodiment of a mentor. Like that's like that's what you do. Everything you just said, mentor, teacher, philosopher. Like you're going out and doing things for other people at the detriment to your pocket. But then
like we were talking in the pre-show,
it's gonna help them. So I'll take the hit financially, and I'll just work harder over here to make them successful. And that's like that's real.
If we're throwing in the whole universe, I'm throwing John in as Krang's body.
You think with his stomach? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, you stupid!
I like it. That was good.
Well, then you're back.
I want to let y'all know that. Do y'all like The Walking Dead?
I bailed season 2.
All right, so check this out. They are filming The Walking Dead up here from March to June. They were looking for extras. I signed up.
Oh shit!
Nice.
I signed up, bro. I had to sign up because it's gonna be here till June. So I was like, shit, might as well sign up so I can see if I can get in there. Also, I deal with music or something. But my boys, Daft Punk split after 28 fucking years, bro.
Honestly, it shocked me they've been together that long.
Bro,
I didn't hear that.
28 years. 28 years Daft Punk decided to split, bro.
Was there a reason?
They didn't give no reason. I just see it all over the internet. They split. Bro, Daft Punk was fucking awesome, bro.
I really like that new Tron movie with them.
That's the bro. They did the whole
10 years
score.
ago.
They did the whole score. I have the Tron movie and I have Tron movie 3D. I also have the soundtrack. Bro, that's the best. I swear to you. Besides, I like the Wiz, the black version. That's my favorite soundtrack. But besides the Wiz, Tron Legacy soundtrack is the best soundtrack ever.
Oh man, are we going down this path?
Well, I was going to say that's a hell of a statement.
Matt, shut up, Matt.
I'm trying to think of a better one.
Last of the Mohicans.
Matt came with the
that was a good call by Nick. Last of the Mohicans.
Dude, you can't hear that. You can't hear 3 seconds of that fiddle without knowing what it is,
bro.
But yeah, okay, we'll keep it on topic here. I like that Tron movie, and a lot had to do with the soundtrack, the score, because that actually, you're right. When you said 3D, like that was one of the first movies. That was like what 2012. That was one of the first that came out on 4K. I know that specifically because I bought the Blu-ray, and not 4K, but it was one of the first Blu-rays. I think it's like that couple of years where they came out, and the shit was so like. It was so like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, fuck. And then it had the soundtrack behind it. And if you had like a nice system, you're sitting there like, dude, this is just wild. and it was like a nice visual thing. It's kind of in the same vein as like Avatar. Like everyone thought Avatar was so incredible, but like Tron, I don't think it was at all. But like Tron came out around the same time and actually had like they utilized the IMAX and the light and the sound.
This list I just found has her ranked at 50 out of 50.
What's that?
The
Best
Tron
soundtracks.
50 out of 50 is not bad. There's been 100 years of movies.
Well, are we talking score or are we talking soundtrack? Because they're two totally different things.
Right.
Obviously, score with Daft Punk. They didn't do a sound.
Yeah, it says score. Yeah, this is score.
It's
So
just
if we're going
On this,
score,
on this, one is Star Wars: A New Hope.
You might.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's iconic. I don't know if it's necessarily the best.
I knew that. I knew what was.
I think you're playing.
I knew
on
it was going to be
nostalgia.
two. I knew it was going to be two. The fucking Godfather.
Why? Well, it's like what the iconic.
Right.
I don't feel like the.
Oh, that's a good. There's one for you, Rocky.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
not looking at that list. I would think Lord of the Rings has to be up there.
No!
One moment.
I mean, like I said, not looking at that list, Lord of the Rings is probably up there on
And
that
actually,
score.
just
It's-
remind me. Yeah.
yeah. It was just such a sweeping score that it keeps you right in there.
Yeah.
I give Lord of the Rings number 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, guy.
No, that's good. Because I mean, like you're saying, Matt, it had to be on there at some point.
Yeah. I think The Dark Knight has to be up there. Because anytime you throw the Joker on screen, it completely changes.
Yeah. I can see that. What the fuck else is on this?
I'm back.
Fucking stupid thing.
You guys didn't have
Yeah,
to
they got
stop.
Fellowship.
No, we were going.
Jaws. We didn't. Dead Jaws on there.
Jaws?
Jaws is there for one, just basically
Right.
that Jaws beat.
Got Braveheart on there.
Okay.
The 1989 Batman. Is that a good score?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
gothic
that's
kind
not
of theme. It fits the
That was
fits the
John
movie.
Williams.
Yeah, fits the tone it was going for.
Yeah, but some of these
Art.
like matches that are kind of like weird. It's like it goes into like the Pink Panther.
Yeah, I think you're breaching on nostalgia at that point.
Right.
That you can tell that list was made.
Someone
in
said something
2000.
smart, Donatello.
I'm just saying you can tell that list was made in 2005.
Yeah, it's
Right.
an old list.
I think when
Tron
it comes to score, Tron, I feel like Tron is higher than a lot of that stuff. Because like every scene, it's like the Matrix almost. If you watch the Matrix and you listen to the musical beats they have, like it's Neo jumping up and kicking someone isn't all that fucking great, but with the like the kind of bass line and stuff they got behind it, it's like, oh man, it gets you excited.
Okay.
I think the Man of Steel score is incredible. I think that was John Williams too, from that Superman movie.
Yeah. I don't think he did Man of Steel.
Well,
I could be wrong.
Oh no, he might have did the
He
original.
did Superman
one.
Returns.
Yeah. I only know like 4 or 5 that I've literally listened to back to
If I
front.
had to guess, I would think I just had it, now I lost it.
Okay.
Same guy that just came back for Justice League.
Like Big
Zimmer, maybe?
Yeah, Hans Zimmer. Oh yeah, it's Hans
Yeah.
Zimmer.
Yeah.
It is Hans Zimmer because he did the Dark Knight as well.
Yeah. And that's why, while you were going, I threw out the Dark Knight as being up there because anytime the Joker hits the screen, the score completely changes.
Yeah, you're right. I think we're in uncharted territory talking about scores here.
No, it was good.
We took a little bit of a detour.
It was good.
I'm sorry. I want to play this real quick. Just real quick. Come on, man. You can't. Come on now. Come on, bro.
Pretty insane.
Bro, I remember the scene when they was in the bar and it was fighting. That's the scene when it was in the bar fight.
See, that's the thing. I'm not too familiar with Tron. I haven't watched any of the movies, to be honest with you, but I can tell you that score was set to a fight scene.
See? You gotta watch it, man. Come on, man. You gotta watch it for me, man. You gotta watch it, bro.
All right, so I got some homework.
I bought a 3D television just for that fucking movie, bro.
Worth it. I was about to make fun of you for that, but you didn't. you just admitted it, so I'm not going to. I was like, I bet you have a 3D TV too.
It's all good. I bought it for that reason only, bro, because I love that fucking movie, bro.
This is the jam right here. I guarantee
that.
I think
every single person that hears this right now they know exactly what part of the movie you're at. It's when homie just got burned and they're running up the cliff. No?
I'm gonna do a jig. That's what that would make me want to do a jig.
You're missing the point.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Dude, how about this? Here's one. Name this movie.
Louder. Everybody look like they're like, what?
I can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's Gladiator.
Gladiator.
So the chant started.
How about this one? Hold on. I got one more, and then we can move on. One's my favorite. See if I can find it. Hold on.
New kid.
Well, I'm gonna skip this.
Is that New Kids on the Block?
Yeah, it was.
It's fucking awesome if it was. Step by step.
Okay, I see where we're going with this.
I see you.
This is called a transition.
Very well done, Nicholas.
I challenge anyone to say he didn't play fight to this.
You challenge anyone to do what?
Challenge anyone to say they didn't play fight to that song.
I didn't play fight. I
all the
actually
time. Even took it to
Nick
the
was gonna
gym.
go right into actually fought.
I did. No, we would play that in class, and I'd have to fight like fucking 4 people at a time. As fun. For fun. This is the other good one. Remember this one? You guys remember this one? This is that shit right here.
You know what that remind me of right now? Just that beat going like that. The first Blade when Wesley Snipes fought all the vampires and
You know what?
Nice pull.
That's the one.
It's Annihilation.
Oh, this is the first one when he fought Reptile. Shit's crazy.
Oh,
Oh, but you know what? You're right. I think that was it Blade 2?
Blade 1. First
You're
Blade.
talking in the club, right?
Yep, in the club when they
They might have sampled.
the water on.
Sampled this
And it
shit.
was all blood.
Get down there, little man.
Oh, that's my heat seeker.
Up there, that's it right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it up.
One of the best. I think that was when back then. That was one of the best fighting scenes.
We get the
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
there you go.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
You're right, dude.
Nice pull.
I think they definitely sampled this.
Sounds like
Is it-
Actually, you know what? I think Mortal Kombat came out in like 95. And this
I was
was
just going to
98.
ask which one came first.
Yeah, same
Mortal
tempo.
Kombat came first, right?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat was first.
Same tempo. It's the same tempo.
Yeah, this is way more badass than that.
This just sounds like there was a lot of ecstasy being taken.
That's
Love
oh my god, I used to love this movie, man.
That's Nick on the dance floor.
That's my man from The Shield. If you've never watched The Shield, I recommend you go do that right now.
Oh, I've seen the Shield.
I got better things to do.
Oh, no, you don't.
I've seen the Shield.
My mom used to like The Shield.
Shield was good, man. He's got a great show out now.
Does it? Michael Chiklis?
Chiklis,
The
yeah.
Thing?
Border Patrol.
Okay. All right. So should we? I kind of feel like Mortal Kombat needs more. The new Mortal Kombat needs more like than the last 15 minutes of a 2-hour show. Should we end it and do an after show just on Mortal Kombat?
Sure.
You're the boss.
You're the guy, man.
Because I mean it could just be 15-20 minutes, but it'll just be like a separate video, so it
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
let's do it.
So yeah, we did everything there, but I do want to bring up the greatest, in my opinion, one of the greatest comedians, if not the greatest ever, Mr. Patrice O'Neal. Just had his documentary drop this past Friday. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you guys watch it.
Let's do 30. Let's do a 30-minute
Teller.
after show, and we'll do Mortal Kombat and Patrice. 30 minutes.
Sure.
Yep.
Heard?